into session of the Parliament, but shifting gears after a heated opening day of the Constitution debate in the Lok Sabha, all eyes are now going to stay on Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is expected to deliver a very critical response to the opposition at around 5 p.m. today. The first day saw some intense exchanges with the Union Minister Rajnath Singh accusing Congress of misusing the Constitution to gain political gain, while Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi, in her maiden speech, gave a stark reminder to the centre, and I'm going to quote her here, that it's Bharat Samvidhan and not Sangh's Sangvidhan. As Rahul Gandhi took the lead in challenging the ruling party also, he talked about social justice and equality. Now the speculation mounts about how Prime Minister Modi is going to counter all of these allegations levelled by the opposition towards him. Prime Minister Modi is also expected to address not only the issues which have been raised by the Gandhis in the Parliament yesterday, but also to touch upon the global affairs, including the very recent Soros controversy, a topic that has recently sparked a huge political discourse.
हमारा जो इतिहास में जब संविधान का सभा में चर्चा हुआ था, बहुत विद्वत्पूर्ण चर्चा हुआ था, तो ये सब लेके एक अच्छे स्तर पर इतिहास में जो बहुत बड़े लोगों का समृद्ध चर्चा हुआ, ये समृद्ध चर्चा के बारे में और संविधान निर्माता का जो उद्देश्य था, तो वो उद्देश्य के बारे में आज के दिन युवा पीढ़ी को उसका अवगत कराना है। ऐसे चर्चा, उस लेवल का चर्चा हो जाना चाहिए।
ये कंडीशन तो हमने डाला था कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का डिस्कशन, उसके ऊपर डिस्कशन होना चाहिए, क्योंकि दो अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल चीज़ें बहुत चल रही है। बहुत से ऑटोनोमस बॉडीज़ को भी ये लोग मिसयूज कर रहे हैं और देश में गवर्नेंस ठीक नहीं है। तो इसलिए हम चाहते थे कि डिबेट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन पे हो, और ताकि सभी लोगों को मालूम हो जाए कि सरकार की गवर्नेंस किस ढंग से चल रही है और लोगों को संविधान के तहत उनके हकूक मिल रहे या नहीं, ये सारी चीज़ें आई हैं।
मैं तो बहुत देर था यहाँ पे, देख रहा था, और मैं तो आज सबसे ज़्यादा प्रसन्नता हुई मुझे कि आज बहुत दिनों बाद या बहुत महीनों बाद या बहुत सालों बाद एक इतना अच्छा हेल्दी एटमॉस्फेयर दिखाई पड़ा संविधान या संसद के अंदर में, संविधान की चर्चा के दौरान खासकर। और इतना हेल्दी एटमॉस्फेयर था कि आज सबों ने अपनी अपनी राय रखी, अपना अपना पक्ष रखा। हमारे मित्र और भारत के रक्षा मंत्री राजनाथ सिंह जी ने अपनी बातें रखी, बहुत विस्तार पूर्वक रखी, कुछ ज़्यादा ही विस्तार पूर्वक रखी, कुछ पास्ट टेंस में भी गए, यानी वो अतीत की बातें भी की, लेकिन वो दायरे में ही रहे, और दायरे में रहने के बावजूद उन्होंने अपनी बातों को ढंग से रखा।
देखिए, वैसे तो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात ये हुई कि हम लोगों ने प्रियंका गांधी वढेरा जी का स्पीच बहुत ध्यान से सुना। हम लोगों ने, सब सांसद बैठे थे, उनको रिस्पेक्ट दिया। इससे कांग्रेस को सीखना चाहिए कि जब हमारे नेता बैठे तो आपको सुनना चाहिए उनको। लेकिन ये वही कर सकता है जिसका संविधान में विश्वास हो, संवैधानिक प्रक्रियाओं में विश्वास हो। उनकी कोई बातों में इस प्रकार की जो संवैधानिक चर्चा है, संविधान पे चर्चा है, लेकिन मूल रूप से उनकी चर्चा संविधान से अलग थी।
Our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh is joining us on the broadcast early this morning. Pallavi, a very good morning to you. We'll of course talk about what to be expected from the Parliament session today, as we are looking at a very crucial address of the Prime Minister. But let's also speak about what exactly transpired yesterday, how it was Priyanka Gandhi's maiden speech, and of course how opposition asked Rajnath Singh why he did not mention Mahatma Gandhi when he spoke of the independent India, and of course India's struggle to get that.
Well, today is, of course, going to be the big day and the penultimate day as far as the constitution discussion in Lok Sabha is concerned. So we are going to expect Rahul Gandhi to speak as a member of LOP. And of course, to finish it off is going to be the Prime Minister roughly around 5 p.m. or little later over that. And I'm sure there are going to be very aggressive counters coming in from the PM, the George Soros issue, and instances of where the Congress has a history of demeaning constitutional principles. Rahul Gandhi, I think, will be, according to script, as you can understand, raising the issue of crony capitalism. Just to quickly wrap up on yesterday, Priyanka Vadra's debut speech, taking pot shots at Rajnath Singh, talking about the same things that her brother speaks about, the caste census, Unnao, Hathras issue, the Sambhal issue, and essentially blaming the BJP for finishing off democracy and constituency. We also saw yesterday late evening end into a spat between Mahua Moitro as well as Kiran Rijiju. So that's also an acrimony you're going to see spill over on the Parliament session today in Lok Sabha.
Absolutely. And Pallavi, as you have correctly mentioned, that it's going to be a very strong debate today, as the LOP will be speaking and Prime Minister is also going to give his address and of course the responses. Since you have highlighted the George Soros issue, how big is this chronic capitalism versus George Soros issue is going to be inside the House of the Parliament? What can be expected?
I think it's going to be big in the sense I'm going to wait to hear what the Prime Minister has to say. See, the BJP strategy has been very clear. We want debate and discussion, but your behavior is deliberately such which leads to debates, which leads to repeated disruptions, because you don't want to listen to my 10 questions which we want to ask you on Sonia Gandhi's link with George Soros. For the first time ever, the BJP has now done a frontal attack on Sonia Gandhi, and that is what seems to have upset the Congress even more. I can't guess what the PM is going to say, but I guess it is going to mention the George Soros issue and how, for example, the chairperson of Rajya Sabha facing a no confidence motion, how the Congress doesn't want to accept the mandate, how there has been corruption as a part of the Congress's 10 years rule, and the target of attack could be possibly the Trinamool Congress and the rest of the India bloc.
Right, Pallavi. Thank you so much for putting all of that information into perspective for our viewers. Pallavi, since we are looking at a long day today, we will continue to keep